Good evening. This evening is a very special evening. It is the day before a national election. And for the last 6 weeks, we have done a peace and wisdom meditation, bringing spiritual energy, the energy of peace, the energy of harmony, the energy of love to our nation and to all of those that are voting and have voted. It's a somber time because our nation is in so much unrest, and in that unrest it gets many people agitated and many people excited, and they lose their center and their balance. And so losing your center and balance can disturb your harmony, your health, your sense of purpose, your sense of understanding the world and the world around you. So I'd like to welcome you to a time where we take out in the next half hour time to bring in a more focused energy, a more peaceful and harmony energy, a time where we can speak to spirit and listen to spirit and bring in the energy of love and peace and harmony and all of good things, so that our nation and our worlds and our homes and our loved ones are also at peace and thinking of wisdom. My husband Dave Miller is on the Gong, and I'm Cheryl Glover from New Thought Kabbalah. This is produced by Touch Mother Earth nonprofit. So sit back and listen to the Gong. Put your feet on the floor, and if you can put your hands up, that would be great, facing up, so that they can receive the light. Tonight, more than ever, we're going to ask for the presence of the Divine Spirit. El Shaddai, Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohim. We ask for the presence of the Archangel Michael, and we ask the Archangel to surround us with the white light circle of protection, and we expand that protection to the circumference of our homes and our cities, our counties, and the nation. That we be protected from disinformation by foreign powers, that we be protected from disinformation for those who do not speak truth, and that we have the wisdom to tell the difference. We ask for protection from disease, protection from those who would rob our democracy. We ask for protection from those who would rob our vote. We ask for protection from those who would try to infiltrate our minds with disinformation, untruth. We ask for protection from bullies. We ask for protection from violence. And we ask for spiritual protection to protect our souls and our hearts and our minds. We ask for the presence of the Ascended Masters, the Master Jesus, the Master Elijah, and other Ascended Masters, that we hear their wisdom and they hear our plea for protection, peace, and harmony, and wisdom. We ask for the presence of the archangels, that the angels protect us and allow us, as God has ordained free will, to make our decisions and to go in peace. I ask you all to sit quietly in your homes with your feet on the ground. You could put your hands up, that would be great. And to visualize the light from the sun coming in, down, and surrounding your body with warmth. And this sunlight comes in and disperses anything that is not part of your natural spirit, anything that is not part of your natural soul. And so we receive the energy of the divine, the energy of our oneness and connection of one, for we are all one. We ask that the angels push away evil, send away evil, protect us from evil, evil words, evil minds, evil actions. We ask that we visualize the light from the sun as it comes in an invisible hole on top of our head, behind our eyes, into our throat, into our heart, down into the base of our spine, down our left leg, and down our right leg, into the planet. And we release through this energy any tension, any anger, any jealousy, any hatred, any ill will to another person. We release it. And we bring up from our planet an invisible tube from like as if you had a root growing out your left leg, a root growing down your right leg. And we bring up the red energy of our planet, which gives us safety and stability. And I ask you all during the next 24 hours to keep the energy of the earth as it comes into the bottom of your feet, into your ankles, into your knees, and into the base of your spine. And this is our anchor, which is the love from Mother Earth, which gives us safety, security. And we feel that mix with the energy at the base of our spine, which is about safety. And we spread this red energy throughout the country, that we may feel secure and safe. And we see a bubble around our country, a complete psychic, spiritual bubble that protects us from any words from the outside. So we are protected from all foreign entities and the disinformation that they are sending. And we listen to our hearts, and we listen to our souls, and we listen to the Spirit, to the divine, to the Buddha, to any belief that you may have. It matters not what you call it. Listen to the wholeness, the oneness of Spirit. And we hear as a nation the call of activism to actively unite peace and harmony, to actively unite truth. We activate truth on these United States. We activate peace, harmony, and love on these United States. We activate protection over these United States. We activate true hearing. What does true hearing mean? It means we do not hear with our ego. We hear with our hearts and our souls. For our ego wants greedy things. Our ego wants money. Our ego wants power. Our ego wants it our way. Our ego thinks that there is an enemy out there. But our soul knows no other soul is an enemy. No other soul can speak untruth, for we hear only with divine words. Our soul knows we will be true to our morality. We will be true to our moral infrastructure. We will be true and stand true when we hear truth. And if we hear non-truths, we will dismiss them and move them and seek truth at all avenues. We will also speak truth. It is okay to feel strongly, for that is human. And to be human is to have emotions. But it is also more than okay to hear Spirit. That which is calm, peaceful, prosperous, loving, harmonious, giving, receiving, and hears truth. Both are okay. Once the emotions are out, sit in peace and receive truth and nothing else. Truth does not come from man. Truth does not come from mankind or womankind. Truth does not come from the human. Truth comes from Spirit, from your soul. Truth comes from looking at the larger picture, the bigger picture, not with a microscope, but a divine view, a God's view. Judgment, it normally comes from ego looking with a lens, a microscope. But when we take a further view, we see the bigger picture. So we ask in prayer that these United States hear truth. These United States not allow bullying. These United States not allow groups to take away our freedoms. The most paramount being the freedom to vote, to choose what we want, our choice, not theirs. We will not stand for bullying, and we will ask for the divine power to contain this, as well as the legal powers behind these United States, that bullying is not a quality of value of this nation, and never should it be. We ask for divine blessing, that we receive prosperity, freedom from disease, healing, health, that we attract love and compassion, and that we give compassion. If we are not compassionate beings, if we have let go of the compassion that we have learned, we have let go of what it means to be humane. And we need to be humane, to be citizens of this country and citizens of the world. For a leader who acts without being humane acts from the ego. There is no other way they can act if they have not humanity. And if the thought of humanity is not the goal. A nation that is humane, compassionate, loving, kind, giving, just, stands for justice, stands for freedom, freedom of your soul, of your heart. A nation that stands with laws that we all stand for. We uphold the United States Constitution and constitutional rights. We uphold the divine laws of humanity, of compassion, of love, of turning the other cheek, of forgiveness, of charity. And as the spiritual leaders of all religions have done, we give to those that are least, those that need our hands, those that need food, those that need charity, those that need a home, those that need a place. We echo the divine qualities of love and compassion and peace, harmony, prosperity, compassion, humanity. And so we pray and we ask that of all things, compassion and humanity be the leaders of this United States. We demand truth from our leaders. No longer will we accept the spin of a story, the spin of a fact, the applauding of violence, the inciting of violence, not just to our fellow citizens, but the inciting of violence to our children. Our children are watching as our leaders are applauding violence, white supremacy, other groups applauding. I don't love the state of violence. I love the state of love. I love the state of compassion. I love the state of kindness. I love the state that allows you your freedom to vote. I love the state and the humanitarians and the politicians that stand for our Constitution, which we have voted for, written, accepted, and stand to defend. And those that step on our Constitution shall be disbanded. And that includes foreign powers leading disinformation. It includes internal terrorists that are trying to stop you from exercising your rights. It includes those that are trying to take away the peace. It includes those that tell you lies. It includes those that try to take away the rights of any group, any color, any sex, any orientation, any belief, anything. We will not allow the freedoms of our citizens to be taken away. We will not permit it. We have seen a TV show of movies, of glorification of violence, glorification of those we fought a war against. These United States fought a civil war and won. Our flag stands in the glory of that war. We fought a war against white supremacists. And we won. The world fought and won. We will not again allow them in any country, least of us, ours. This is disrespectful to what is American. And the disinformation from other countries are trying to convince you otherwise. And so we pray that the truth be heard and seen and felt and acted upon. We pray. We pray for the law of attraction, that these United States will result in prosperity. What does prosperity look like? Clean water, clean air, clean planet, not plastic oceans, clean fuel, clean houses, a place where every family can make a living and not work 2 to 3 jobs just to put food on the table and survive because they don't have privilege. Whether that privilege be richness, whiteness, colorlessness, doesn't matter. Stateness, nothing to do with it. Every citizen deserves medical care. Every citizen deserves a living wage. Every citizen deserves a clean environment. We pray to the divine power for the law of attraction of love, prosperity, peace, harmony, wisdom, understanding, healing, health, joy, happiness, prosperity. We pray to be rid of those that are trying to steal from us. Steal our industries, steal our technology, steal our know-how. We pray that those that are trying to steal our election are thwarted, that we have a free election for all the peoples, no matter where they are. And we say, do not try to trick us, for that is the devil's work. It's exactly what the devil's work is, a trick. So we spread the energy of love, harmony, divine wisdom from Maine to Florida to California to Washington and Oregon to Hawaii to Alaska to Puerto Rico to the outlying military stations around the world. We spread that energy to our armed forces that are around the world, that they may have a leader that respects them, a leader that appreciates them, the sacrifices they make for our protection. A leader that appreciates the veterans who have lost limbs, have destroyed their lives, have medical conditions years and years and years because they fought for us, our freedoms of wars that are still being fought on this ground right now as groups try to take away our freedoms. Groups that are using dirty tricks, groups that are using bullying, groups that are telling lies, groups that are trying to keep you from your constitutional right of voting. And so we ask for a better United States and a better leader that can lead us into a better United States. But most of all, we ask for unitedness. For united we stand, and divided we will fall. And foreign entities are trying to create a civil war right now, right this second, right now. And we will not permit it. And we ask for divine interference to stop the bullying, stop foreign interference, stop the national terrorists that have grown into national terrorists on these United States. And we say, we the people will not permit it. And we ask for the backing of the divine power to bring us peace. This is what we declare: peace, divine leadership, love, kindness, compassion, charity, justice for all. So visualize the country cooling down. The color of the ocean, the beautiful pale blue, and that blue wave goes all over in every state. Visualize that blue wave going over yourself, coming in your chakras and into your body, calming and bringing you peace. Visualize that blue wave going out from yourself into your homes, your families, your loved ones. Visualize the blue of the ocean, the color of our earth, going out to your cities. In your cities, the colors of the ocean. Visualize the color of the ocean going out to your counties. The color of peace, the color of harmony. Visualize the color of the ocean on your state, the energy, the light blue energy, peace, harmony, going throughout your state. Visualize the unison of the states coming together as we visualize the color of the ocean going throughout the nation, calming it, bringing harmony, bringing divine wisdom, bringing kindness, love. And now we ask again, as before, for the violet light of transformation. And we bring that violet light in to ourselves, our homes, and we send it out throughout these United States, that the people embrace the transformation so we may have peace, harmony, prosperity, love, unity. And we embrace the concept of unity, of oneness. Almost every religion is based on the concept of unity. Unity between the divine and the human. And now we embrace the concept of unity as a nation empowered by the concept of justice. We ask that you look deeply into your soul and your heart, into the soul and heart of your family and what's best for them, into the soul and heart of your nation, and reject violence, reject divisiveness, reject racism, reject sexism, reject inequality for all, for everyone. Our forefathers founded this nation on the concept of justice, that all mankind was created equal. And we stand now on the precipice of an evening where we can bring back that concept of unity and justice for all. Reject what foreign countries have injected into this country in order to bring us to our knees. For there is only one place we get on our knees for, and that is the divine presence. We reject that which is not founded in the principles and the values of these United States. And we adopt the divine principles of unity, values, justice, equality that this country was founded on. We seek the high road. And if we join together as one energy, seeking the high road and the values that this country was founded on, then we will bring that back, that unity, the heart and soul of a nation. This is what we visualize, our heart and soul coming back. As our grandparents had, which is why they came here, for these values and none other. Look deeply into your own values and what has to survive and what has to stop. We are not a nation of bullies. We are not a nation of violence. We are not a nation that forces another to believe as we believe. We are not a nation who would leave the hungry crying at our feet and children dying and children separated from their parents. We are not a nation who puts children in cages. We are not a nation who would diseducate our children because of their color or background. We are not a nation who leaves one child, one person behind. It has always been our value. We do not leave our soldiers behind. We do not leave our children behind. We leave no citizen behind. This is a divine quality. For God is not a respecter of persons. You've heard this over and over and over and over. Do not believe false gods. And so join me in a prayer for truth, a prayer for wisdom, a prayer to start over, a prayer for nonviolence and peace and harmony, kindness, love, compassion. We ask the divine power to give the power to the people. We ask the divine power to protect us from those that would steal it from us. We ask the divine power to bring the energy of transformation throughout these United States, transformation towards wisdom and kindness, peace, prosperity. Visualize that violet light, the violet flame, as we go through our transformation. And we ask the divine power, as we do in every transformation, make this transformation as easy as possible. This is our prayer. Make the transformation as easy as possible. With the violet flame, with the violet light, the highest pinnacle in the connection to the divine, between human and the divine. Make the transformation easy. That is our prayer. Peaceful. I thank you for being here. This production is produced in a combination of newthoughtkabbalah.com and touchmotherearth.org. My husband Dave Miller accompanied on the Gong. We thank him. This is the last of our presentations on this series, which is Peace and Harmony and Wisdom for the Nation before a major election, November 2nd, 2020, in a year that has changed everything. And so I thank you for being with us through this series and through this evening. We are a nonprofit that brings the outside into disabled and the challenged community, and you could reach us at touchmotherearth.org. And we thank you and we bless you, and we pray for you for safe journey through tomorrow.